championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Got it. That's a strong stiff arm. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Green. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. We bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Try and muscle for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. Cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end. Physical run earns the 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Makes a nice move there. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down and what'll be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. With the catch, it's Brown. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Graham down the middle. It's Durham. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This line getting set up. Gets a first down play. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. It's a run to the left. Breaks free. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's caught inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. And they punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
the tight end who shows off his hands.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressured.
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He lets it go. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
If it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
To gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the catch. Nobody around him. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw to the left side, and the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. But the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Texas. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Softball brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose from the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea of they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Back-to-back deep shots. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And is intercepted. A quick juke to get free. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Manning. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Handoff to the left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to scramble. And they're just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Running back has it on the screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. looking to throw it again. Gets made on the out route. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Durham. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Contact as he threw it. The tight end's got it on the quarter route. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Handoff in a single back formation. Looks like LSU has the first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? What a catch! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
He's got the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On first down, it's play action. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Longhorns line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play.
Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Chris, and just like that, I think that'll be ball game. The one thing they couldn't do is turn the football over. They put it on the ground. The defense capitalizes, and I think that's going to be the ball game here in the national championship.
Working clock with the ground game. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Longhorns are in the red zone. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And there's the handoff. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. out this national championship run, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.